I gotta do the evil hand rub. Alright. Quest complete. What do I get? My regards. Oh. Yes. 100%. Make her aware of that.
Guess I should.
Also, I can level up. Can they level up? Oh, wait. Shit. Oh. Okay. So, you can level up. Heavy draw. Alright, she already has the abilities, so it's more about armor versus armor. Excuse me. My neck is stiff. When you activate 20% ultimate. Okay, that's cool. Okay, use that, and we'll do that. And then, if doesn't get anything, we get a level up. Charge attack, do that. Oh yeah, I looked at these. This is the ice. Ah, that'd be cool. Physical resistance. Damage against frozen enemies. I think we'll do this one for now. Damage resistance is probably a better choice
Find
right
some
now.
place to try to talk to Solus. Wait, that room wasn't there before. I don't think.
Meditation chamber?
Never really
Wow.
must have put my pack here. Makes sense. Better place to sleep than the infirmary.
That's
Guess I can spare a
sick.
few moments to unpack my things.
That's pretty fucking cool. Especially the fact that we're not even on a plane. We're like in between. Yep. We're in between. Bro. In between. Jesus. In between realms and planes, so that's pretty sick, I'm not gonna lie. This is my room. Oh, so you can pick. Oh.
Varric and his life lessons. I asked him how we
Okay.
were supposed to stop Solus, and he gave me this. Take a long,
Okay.
hard look in it, kid. It'll always show the face of a hero who can get it done.
That's pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. Examine options to rate the gender. Choosing one will conclude the conversation. There are two options. I look good enough. I'm trying to live up to that. Still, that's not for me. Can I add more tattoos?
I used to dread looking into the mirror until I finally got tired of hating what I saw and decided to change what I saw. Now I look in the mirror and I see the ink I chose for myself. The me I chose for myself. I don't know if that's the hero Varric was talking about, but it's a start.
I understand people getting to that point and being choosing the route they're going of like they like themselves or the fact that they chose their identity and all that. The tattoos thing match because I picked mine because I didn't like I picked and I have ink because I thought putting ink on my body was going to be more mosaic or liking the way I am more. And it's not like I'm not, but that is pretty cool that like they have an option for not just gender but like also putting things on your body, like body modifications, if that makes sense for anybody.
Baron von Markham, you wanted the undead to rule Navarra, but you forgot about the Mornwatch. Then after I put you down, the Mornwatch sent me away with Varric to stop the noble families from complaining. The Morn Watch is supposed to protect the world from dangers outside the realms of the living. That's what I did, even if it wasn't politically convenient.
That's cool. So so you put things down and choose slightly what your backstory is at the same time. You choose
A peddler
open-ended.
gave me this after I saved his caravan from bandits. He told me nobles think of ruling like a game of chess, that each move
That's a
determines
cool
what mark
chessboard.
humanity will leave on the world.
It reminds me of Chinese checkers, to be honest.
He had fancy silks from Orlais, statuettes from the wilds down south. I could have listened to stories all night about places he'd been. Now I'm getting to see some of those places myself.
Pretty sick. I like this whole adding things to your choosing. Give your character more of a fleshed out background. Hello? Oh, okay.
The ever-turning orb. My final training project as an apprentice. I spent months finding the precise balance of energy flows to make the enchantment permanent. My teacher said they'd never seen anyone weave the layers of magic so intricately, but it all just felt right.
I dig it.
Right, that's better. Now how do I connect to Solus? Just sleep or relaxing? Maybe if I clear my mind,
Am I gonna have a... No, I don't have an OBS problem. It's just me loading.
Back so soon. It must have been worse than I had thought.
Hello, Dreadwolf.
Ah, but perhaps I am mistaken. You may be here to correct me, to tell me that my concerns were unfounded. Perhaps nothing escaped as you stopped me from... what was it? Covering the world with demons?
So you're gonna be insufferable about it. See, this is the reason nobody likes you.
I led a rebellion for centuries that culminated in the creation of the Veil and the destruction of the Elven Empire.
Okay, this is among the reasons nobody likes you.
My information was accurate. Now you realize that the danger is real.
I need to know what the gods are planning.
You are asking for knowledge no mortal in this world is privy to. If I am to share it with you, I need to know what makes you the right person to lead the fight against Algernon and Gelanin.
I'm not in charge of everyone. I'm just leading my little team until Varric is back on his feet.
I understand your fear. Declare yourself the leader, and others may think you power-hungry, no better than those you oppose.
I didn't say I was afraid. In the Mornwatch, I had to deal with undead nobles threatening all of Navarra with civil war. Our squad was overwhelmed, and we were supposed to retreat.
But you attacked instead, defeated the nobles, and prevented a war.
How'd you know that?
You helped Varric pursue me for the better part of a year. It would have been foolish not to learn about who was hunting me.
Then you know I'm not interested in a fancy title. But when something needs doing, I do it.
I suppose I was not so different when I started.
Started what?
Oh my god, my
rebellion
water's so
against
cold
the
it hurts my
Evanurus,
teeth. Oh
the
my
Elven
god.
gods, as you call them. They wish
Ow.
to reclaim their dominion over this world. To accomplish that, they will need two things. First, the Blight. What exists in this world is a bare fragment of its power. The rest is imprisoned
Bear fragment.
until they release it.
You know, fragments of bears. The right to bear arms. Just furry claws, you know.
I don't understand. Elgranon and Gillenane were elves like you, right? Why would they want to blight the world?
It is my fault. As the Dread Wolf, I was a thorn in their side. When my efforts weakened their grasp on the Elven people, they grew frustrated, then desperate.
And turned to the blight.
Once the corruption took hold of them, they were blind to its horror. It was just another source of power for them. Now they would blight the world without hesitation and call us backward and foolish for opposing them.
The blight didn't escape with the gods?
Elganon and Gillenane escaped largely empty-handed, fortunately. Most of the blight is still trapped in the prison I created ages ago.
So what we saw at that village, that's them not at full strength?
Correct.
Well, that's scary.
The rest of the blight is imprisoned? There's more than what's in the world already?
Yes. Centuries ago, the Magisters of Tevinter opened my prison. A tiny fragment of the blight escaped. That fragment grew beneath the earth and led to the blights that have swept across the world. However terrible the blight is now, it is a mere fraction of what we will see if its full power is unleashed.
What would they need to do to free the blight, and how do we stop them from doing it?
They will need to pierce the veil to reach the blight's prison. My Lyrium dagger is one of the few artifacts capable of doing so.
We've already recovered it from the ritual site.
Excellent. Then they will have to make their own. That will give you time.
You said the gods needed 2 things, and the blight is the first. What's the second?
Followers. They have called themselves gods. And what is a god without worshippers to sing their praises?
You think they want the elves back? I don't think the elven people will bend a knee to blighted, murderous monsters.
Agreed. Elganon and Gillenane care little for the elves. They will find worshippers among those hungry for power. Tyrants and bullies. The cruel and the corrupt, who fear their own vulnerability and seize any chance to feel strong. If you hunt them, they will lead you to Elganon and Gillenane.
Fair enough.
You want me to pick fights with tyrants and bullies? Sounds fun.
I gave no orders. All I offer are suggestions.
I'm on it.
You don't have shoes either.
What else?
It's because mages don't have shoes?
Soluvian can take you anywhere, if you
Is that
master
why?
its secrets. Have you done so?
Not yet, but we've got one of the Veil Jumpers working on it. She'll get it sorted and we'll see how it goes.
Yes. I suppose we will. And when you speak with Varric, please tell him that I regret what happened.
Cool. Wardrobe. I can change my clothes. Hey. I don't think it matters. Yeah, exactly. It's just... Can't do much about anybody else's, because there is no other options. They only have certain... Okay, so you can change what the clothes are wearing. Wait. Oh, I can put certain things wherever I want it. Okay. Got you. So if I chose to, I didn't have to leave it there. I could just put things in different spots to decorate the room better. Got you. Let's go find Varric. Hello? How are you healing from the stab in the chest? Also, Bianca's
so
broken.
Solas told the truth about the gods.
You heard? It's bad, Varric. If you had seen Demeda's crossing.
The team needs to act fast. And it can't do that with me leading from a bed. You've got to take point on this.
I didn't come in here trying to take your job, Varric.
I know you didn't. But it's what the team needs right now.
You sure?
The ads are
Nev got
starting
hurt
right
because she listened to
about
me.
now. So, I'll wait for the ads to end. I gotta make an actual, like, message. I gotta make a message. Be right back. I'm gonna stretch. Thanks, guys. Thanks to the lyrics. Thanks to Hangs. Anybody who can hear me. I appreciate it. Be right back. All right, back. Let's continue the conversation with Eric.
Rook, when I put this team together, what did I look for? A detective to find the Dreadwolf, and a scout to get us the lay of the land. Exactly the people he'd expect me to recruit. Disciplined, predictable. And then there's you. Remember when we first met, kid? You stopped an entire undead rebellion with less than a dozen Morn Watchers.
Just needed a bolder approach than Watchers usually take.
And no one else knew it. Only you figured it out. Ticked off a bunch of snooty Navarrans, but you've got a knack, kid.
For what?
Finding a way through the wildest shit I've ever seen. With a plan that no one expects. On the best day of his life, Solus wouldn't see you coming, Rook. And don't worry. I'll still be here to talk if you need me.
There is something. Demetis Crossing was awful. While we were there, we found one survivor, the mayor.
You left him to fend for himself.
Not everyone was happy about my decision. We're just starting out and I'm already losing their trust.
The key to earning the team's trust isn't to only make decisions everyone agrees with. It's showing the team that they can tell you whatever's on their mind, even if they think you're full of crap. And know you'll listen.
When I took over at the ritual site, I had to make
He's
a
like your
call on who
word
came
of
with me to
reason.
knock over that
You know what I
statue.
mean? Like you talk
It
to
was
him
the
and he
first
just like
decision I made leading this
you
team,
bounce it off
and
of
Nev got hurt because of it.
like there's been other
You
characters
made
like
a
that in other
decision
games,
with
but the
best
fact that like
information you had. Sometimes you do that.
he's always been
People end
since
up hurt,
Dragon Age
or
2.
worse.
He's
What
always
would you
been
have
that
done?
person that
What would I
literally
have
like
done?
bounces it off you going,
Probably gotten
should you
myself
do this?
killed and failed to stop the
It's too late
ritual
to
if
you
you
did
hadn't
that,
stepped
but
in.
giving you
A
the
good
honest
leader
answer.
isn't someone who
It's kind of
never
funny that
makes
he became like the
mistakes.
dad role.
It's
in the
someone
entire
who admits
series.
when they make one. That's how you earn their trust.
Did Nev tell you about me talking to Solus in the Fade?
I had some good arguments with Chuckles back in the day. I can't imagine being stuck with him in my head. But how are you feeling about it?
He's the god of lies, and he's inside my head, Varric. How do you think I feel about that?
Fair enough. But Nev's a great mage. If you need her to whip up a ward to keep him out of your mind, she can. But you haven't asked her to. Why not?
Solus is our best source of information about these elven gods. We can't stop them without what he knows.
So you're making the decision to keep talking with him.
Yeah.
You're making a choice. Stay careful, stay worried, but don't beat yourself up about doing what you have to do.
He also asked me to tell you that he regrets what happened. Hurting you, I mean.
Chuckles is sentimental. He could burn the world down, and the thing that would make him cry is a single flower with blackened petals.
I'll let you get some rest.
They're so
You're gonna be
wildly
fine, Rook.
fucking different, bro.
Hey, one last thing before
And
you go.
everything, but oh
I've
no,
been
not my
racking
flowers.
brain thinking of contacts who might
God
help
forbid
us
my
with these
flowers.
gods.
You got any ideas?
Nothing. But being a leader isn't about having all the answers yourself. It's about knowing who does. Nev has connections to a whole world that Harding and I barely know. Might be worth talking to her.
Will do.
Sorry.
Thanks, Varric.
Anytime.
Alright. Sweet. Alright, Neve. What you got for me, homegirl? Workshop. Upgrade the equipment of the caretaker's workshop to increase the item statistics. Empowering the workshop. Oh. Oh! I got you. Got you. So I'm guessing in the beginning, not really useful. Later on, probably more useful when I find something that I like. But it's a cool option. I understand. I dig it. You're looking worse and worse the
Nev.
more you heal, though.
Hi, Wisps.
Yeah, they're still here. But you're here for leads. You want allies to go after the gods. I've got places to look, if we can get anywhere but Arlathan.
Balara's working on it. What have you got?
Let's start with the angles we know. The gods are corrupt magic personified. Who do we hire to fight that? First, the Antivan Crows.
You want to fight gods with assassins?
Not just any assassin, their most feared mage killer, the Demon of Virantium.
Virantium?
Working with a feared mage
That's a good
killer
point.
doesn't
There is
bother
2
you?
mages already working
As
here.
long as he doesn't have a contract out on us, we're fine.
You think a trained killer will like us?
What's not to love? The demon got his nickname taking out blood mages and Venatori. From everything I've learned, the reputation was earned. I never uncovered his real name, and there's been fewer stories the last few years. But the
No.
Crows would know. I can set a meeting with their bosses.
Is it who I
Time to
think
make
it
new
is?
Friends.
We'll see if it works.
You said the crows were first. What's next?
No
A
way.
trip home.
I'm blanking on a name
Back to
right now.
Minrathous.
Capital city and heart of
But that'd be
Tevinter.
sick if they brought
The
him back.
Empire of mages
It's
that
been
knows
it's
a
been
thing or
like
two about corrupt magic.
15 years since
So
I've seen him
Vinter,
in a game.
authority.
Won't help and can't be trusted. which
That'd
is why
be
we talk
sick.
to the Shadow Dragons. They're a resistance group that fights slavers, blood magic, and imperial corruption.
It really might
They've
be.
got eyes and ears
If he goes after
everywhere,
Venatori
including
and
mine.
blood
If the
mages,
gods
there's a
enter
really
the
good
Empire,
chance this is
we
who
might
I'm
get
thinking
something.
of.
Besides, I owe them an update.
Are they all mages?
Tevinter might prize its mages, but the Shadows accept anyone. We've all got a stake in the cause.
I get the feeling you have a lot of dramatic stories.
One or two.
So, we talked to the crows in Antiva and the shadow dragons in Minrathous.
I wouldn't mind checking in on my neighborhood either. If Balara's ready for us.
Yeah, should check how things are going.
Let me just point at her and just stay there. You know what I mean? Alright. Hello, my favorite little dwarf elf. I am coming. Oh wait, there's multiple quests? Right? Ow. That's not what I wanted. No. Journal? Okay, so... So, okay, never mind. We're fine. We're Gucci.
Almost there. I just have to.
There was a... Oh, I can't remember her name either.
Shit. Sorry.
Can I?
What the hell was her
No,
name?
No, I've got it.
There was an elf in the second one that was kind
These
of
are
like her
funny
that
things,
handled like blood magic and
aren't
stuff
they?
like that, and she loved the mirrors, and she was the
distort
best
reality, no matter
representation
what you
of
try.
like autism, because like
There's the trick.
just her overall being
That
radiated
distortion.
that whole type of like hyper focused, hyper fixation, super intelligent, knew very little about
There you have
human
it.
interactions, didn't understand jokes, and if you explained it to her, she went, "Oh, it's funny,"
Is that place?
but like couldn't
If
pick
I
up
had
on
to
like
guess,
subtle
It's
things.
the fade. Another part of it, I mean.
Like
Didn't Mara
it was
say
pretty cool.
this Illuvian could go anywhere? Didn't think that meant elsewhere in the Fade.
She called it the Vir of Us. Freedom of ways. I wonder.
If that is the Fade on the other side, won't it be dangerous?
I do
as
like
the
her,
Fade often is?
Her peg
More
leg.
dangerous than
It's a
elder gods
cobra.
who wield the blight
It's
as
pretty
a
sick.
weapon.
I'm not gonna lie.
Point taken.
Some of the older texts talk about a place in the Fade where all the Illuvians meet. A crossroads where you could travel across all of Thedas in just minutes.
Right. We saw something similar when we were chasing Solus. I wonder if it's the same.
Damn, how many freckles does she have, and how far down do they go?
And it is not.
Who are you? And how did you get here?
The wolf's fang. You carry it now. Old paths. A
My
new
ankles are
journey.
itchy because my socks,
Through
bro.
I will wait.
And you just disappear.
Well, can't tell if that's a trap or not. But we're short on options. One way to find out.
And it didn't feel dangerous, you know? Almost more sad.
Just because something's sad doesn't mean it isn't dangerous.
I can think of an example or two that proves that.
And we still don't know what this Illuvian's gonna do. One of us should probably stay behind in case it closes.
Good point.
Just tell
Okay.
us when you're ready to go, Rook. And then we can figure out what's going on.
Okay.